more use cases around the knowledge base. And this is the reality, in fact. We ran a statistic on the conversation history in multiple bots, and we noticed that between 60 to some bots up to 80% of the conversations are about question and answers. Not simple question and answers though, but in the format of question and answer. Not simple because to extract the respective information, you need to connect to multiple data sources. For example, I am a broker working with multiple banks, and my customers are asking what banks are providing deposits for people over 60 living outside Romania. This is not a simple question to ask when you have a large portfolio of banks and the content at your disposal are flyers with product descriptions from the respective banks. So with the Druid knowledge base right now, we have the knowledge graph functionality as well. So we are able to extract structured and relational data from unstructured document and then have it available through the conversation. And for the knowledge base, is not only required to respond to question. How do I monitor the quality of the content loaded in the knowledge base? You remember from traditional business intelligence projects, when you added dashboards, one of the things that you notice at the beginning is inconsistency in your data. Oh, I didn't know that I have that many orders not linked with that invoices. But until you had this insights and overview analytics, it's impossible to discover inconsistency in large amount of data. Now you have your SharePoint and your intranet with hundreds of documents. I'm sure there are documents with overlap and contradictory content. Documents addressing the same topic with different content over time, versions of the document. So if I go now to my internet and search, how do I know which content to pick? My content owners are overwhelmed. I am now in a project and they are afraid to go live because they have the feeling their content is not up to date. So now it's a big pressure on department leaders to update their content. They shouldn't, in my opinion. They should rely on technology and bring a technology that will tell them what is the content that is matching with the user questions and focus just to these top 10 documents that are mostly asked. So with Druid knowledge base, you can add this value on top of the existing knowledge. Can we do a quick demo, Elena?
Yes, we can do a quick demo. And this one, right? Good. So we saw different kind of solutions from where we can actually embed content. One of them and one of the most used one is the website. So the virtual assistant is able to crawl unstructured data formats. So even embedding a website inside the virtual assistant will enrich his knowledge base and will be able to provide responses from that content itself. In terms of management, you will just have to maintain the website itself. you don't need to maintain two data sources. So every time you're doing an update in the website, for example, and you have different kind of steps or guidance that you're updating and so on, those updates and modifications are available inside the assistant. Yesterday we had the customer advisory board as well, and I was thrilled to get to know a little bit about another use case that is in a development mode with Druid virtual assistants. This one is intended, for example, for new citizens that are coming in to find different kind of information. Everything is public available information. The virtual assistant injected that website in a couple of seconds. And via our knowledge base functionality, we are able to give responses based on the content that is available in the website. And I can say I am visiting Brent. What parking options do I have? So right now, I'm a new visitor in London or in Brent, and then I want to know if I have a place where I can park my car. Something like tourists like me would do in most of the cases. Already is stating out from the website itself, if you live in a controlled parking zone, you will need to buy a visitor parking session. If any visitors to your home need to park in a resident parking bay. So actually it's giving me back the response that is pre-trained in advance in order to be able to provide the accurate information. The most important fact is that I always see the data source from where that information is coming from. So I can also validate with the website in the end to see from where the specific page from the website the information was pulled out. Can I ask how much does it cost for 2 hours? So exactly in the same context of a parking visitor, right now I'm just unauthenticated, so I'm just asking questions as a normal citizen. The cost for 2 hours visitor parking session is £1.75. So the idea is that all the context is kept inside Druid. Druid keeps the conversation context, builds this personalized conversation by having already some information about the specific citizens. Moreover, it can continue with the transactional process because the information itself is not enough. In the end, you want to apply for a parking permit. You want to do a transaction process in the end in order to see that business result for you as a project owner and also to increase the customer experience. And this is only one way of just very easily virtual assistant available with different kind of information. We have as well, and also Dan mentioned, besides the customer-facing ones, we also have the internal applications with which the virtual assistant is actually in focus. And also you heard about integration with operational applications as well inside the session with the use cases, where we are seeing virtual assistants staying inside the SharePoint, for example. Also, we have dedicated integration for being able to crawl the list of folders and sites from SharePoint itself for different kinds of divisions, either if we're talking about HR, finance, business apps, and so on. So the virtual assistant is able to give responses back on the information content on which he was trained. We have a single sign-on authentication. I already authenticated inside this conversation. Now that you are logged in, what would you like to know? I can say, can I take 10 days off for sick leave? Maybe I'm a new employee, I have some problems, and I want to learn more about the sick leave policies. Yes, according to the sick leave policies, employees are eligible for 10 days of paid sick leave per year. Every time I'm stating out the resources, so the virtual assistant is giving a response back from informed data sources. So as I open this document, of course, these are some document templates that we have inside Druid. I can see different kind of information, and also based on my employee profile, based on the role-based access that I have as in terms of content that I need to be able to access, Druid Virtual Assistant is filtering all of that via our integration engine. Moreover, we have situations, for example, where we know that in SharePoint there are documents that are updated and documents that are not so updated. So we also had and saw in those projects that we have for live that there is a need of filtering the data that is available inside SharePoint because everyone is just throwing documents and so on. The knowledge base itself is able to filter Also the results on which he's giving back the responses and the list of documents from where those responses are also trained. So we're also taking a look at what the information and how accurate is the information in the end. If I switch back to my, I can ask him, how can I create a service entry sheet report? So right now I have a question regarding SAP, where I'm stating out all the steps needed in order to create a service entry sheet inside SAP, which is in a user-guided manual, and I always have access to that information inside the assistant. Moreover, what is available inside the virtual, inside the platform, I will log in here. So these are some of the contents out of which this particular virtual assistant was trained upon. And are not only this knowledge base, is also available HR information that are taken out from with SQL queries. So we are seeing this conjunction and mix between different data sources types, unstructured data that are available inside the platform, and Druid is orchestrating and managing all of that by providing the end-to-end workflow in the end.
And this is available today. Part of the roadmap, we continue to add more functionalities. Knowledge Base Analytics, it's a package of new charts, dashboards, and visualization that will give insights about how your content is used. In my opinion, this will be very useful because it will tell me what pages from my internet are related to the questions asked, and I will be able to focus my attention to keep only that content updated. And again, we realize, and you know better, it's a lot of content that cannot be maintained, all of it, always. So the Druid bot will tell you exactly in what areas to focus your content owners and what content to take care. Second, as I mentioned, to transform unstructured content into structured content and be able to respond to advanced questions. So we are working right now to understand complex user manual, technical documentations, product descriptions, and use the knowledge base for complex questions.
Also, we are seeing the knowledge base pattern applied also as a post-factum conversational AI. For example, you have an incoming email where the virtual assistant is integrated with the email channel, and everything is recorded inside the operational system, either if there are cases, tickets, or incidents. So also for those kind of cases that need some sort of a resolution and a help for the case resolver, the virtual assistant is embedded with the knowledge of the previous cases. So he's able to say that for a specific type of problem, like here I have technical support issue on some of the applications that I am handling. For different types of problem, the virtual assistant is able to take a look back, being trained already with some previous cases, and already can classify a specific incident, can give me some inputs and insights regarding different kind of automation, such as which are the missing fields that I need to take care into consideration for analyzing this information regarding this ticket. For example, here, the virtual assistant, because it's already trained in the back, is saying the specific service affected by the incident is not inside the ticket details. So you need to have something regarding hardware, network, video, and so on. Continuing further the conversation, it can actually propose to me which would be the resolutions needed for different kind of fields and areas that I need to take care of. Not only the automation part with the checking of the data, but also the quality of the data. For example, I can see that we're seeing a lot of cases with descriptions that have also greeting messages at the beginning, hello, and so on. And for someone that wants to resolve a case, is not enough and has and spending much more time in order to do that. So Druid can also, based on previous trained cases, can also check the list and the quality of the information that is available inside the assistant.
These automations are part of the Agent Assist package. You can have this Druid added to your ticket management system. Maybe you use Remedy, maybe you use ServiceNow, you use Dynamics or Salesforce. With good automations over there, you have the workflows implemented there. You can add Druid with Agent Assist function that complements the existing applications with automations like that.
Exactly.
We switch to the slides. Can we have the slides again? And we see in the projects the usage of the knowledge base in multiple use cases. Originally, we thought that knowledge base will be used within the chat. I ask a question, I get an answer. In practice, though, we started to see the knowledge base applied in other workflows. Customer support within the email channel. The email is coming, it's automatically captured by the Druid bot, it's understood, it's classified because it links with the respective articles in the knowledge base. What else, Elena? What we have over there?
Product recommendation, being available for and already trained with list of services, products, offers, promotions that are available at the current moment in time. So therefore, increase the knowledge and the know-how for the sales agents, and as well being for the customer a product recommendation concierge in the end. We can see as well some of the most common tasks, such as information about different kind of locations and just specifics. So we can see some different areas where the virtual assistant may improve the conversations, as well as email handling, something that my colleagues are going to showcase in the next scenario, where the virtual assistant is taking care of translation of emails, classifying of the documents, comparing the documents if you have different kind of templates, already being embedded and have already an integration with the knowledge in place. And I would like to say about the promoter one, because we have and we're seeing different kind of use cases where the virtual assistant is acting like a campaign manager. So it's able to proactively engage with the prospective clients or the clients that didn't completed an operational process, like didn't completed the financial loan application process, let's say, and they got stopped and they dropped the process. The virtual assistant is able to take a look at all those list of drop-off clients or leads and so on, and then proactively send out based on profiles that are available and via the knowledge base in place, based on profiles, to send out proactive alerts and notifications to them in order to re-engage and to decrease the drop-off rates.
From what I see in projects, there is a very popular entry point with the automation within the organization. Just add the Druid bot on your public website. You connect the knowledge base with the URL of the website and hit the crawl and train button.
Yeah.
Depending on the website size, within minutes you have all the current content loaded. And then, guaranteed, the website visitors will engage with the bot from the homepage. We see increases in the NPS, in the Net Promoter Score for website visitors between 15 and 30%, just because they added the chat bubble within the website. And there is no effort from anyone to create a new content, to build conversations, zero effort. Everything happens automatically. You do that at the beginning, and you get immediately increase in Net Promoter Score. Plus, you will know exactly what the website visitors are looking to when they connect to the website, what they need, because they will tell to the bot. And this is different versus the traditional click around and understand from Google Analytics what can be done. When people say to the bot, I want to take a loan with this condition, then you know. This, just from Google Analytics and what pages they opened, you can't tell. And from the Druid Analytics, now you have a roadmap with what automations you need to do, because are required by users. So again, not brainstorming, not mining, not thinking, okay, will be the best to automate? No. The technology will tell you what is asked. The same with the intranet. Connect, load your intranet, and place the bot on the homepage of your SharePoint or put it in Teams. Zero effort. And then you know exactly what information your employees are looking for, and you know to discuss with the respective departments, the respective content owners, or start implementing the respective automations because they want to create contracts, convert opportunities, create days of request, and so on. So, entry point. Druid Knowledge Base is the entry point. A duration for such a project should not be longer than 2 weeks. And you have your first virtual assistant up and running. Please try, you will see, it works.
And also to mention maybe about the toolkit that we have inside the platform, if you come back to the laptop.
To support that large number of projects, there is a Knowledge Base toolkit available that allows you to automate the test phase. So maybe you have concerns how the bot will answer, how accurate the answer will be. Maybe you did a test of manual testing with, I don't know, 10, 15 colleagues, but then you updated the content, so you want to resume the test, but that people are no longer available. We build a Knowledge Base toolkit and a Druid agent for automating testing. So you simply upload conversation history and questions with expected answer, and the Druid will run automatically. And I will give you automatically the accuracy reports. With such a tool, doing 1 or 2 iterations to adjust the content, you can get 94, 95% accuracy, which is no human is able to respond with that accuracy. So this will help the project, the speed of the project as well. So again, 2 weeks, maybe 3 if you want to include some integrations with operational systems, but the first version of your Knowledge Druid bot should fit in that time frame.
The toolkit is available inside the library and is a great area for when preparation for delivery, because it helps you as well not to have so many testers that will take a look at the virtual assistant. So it's creating on the fly that help that you need in order to move forward faster with the project and to see the benefits that is bringing. That's it from our side.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.